Alright, welcome back to the channel, family. I guess y'all know already that Megan Thee Stallion recently filed for a restraining order against Tory Lanez. And I know a lot of you are like me. You're thinking, Tory Lanez is in prison doing 10 years. Why you need a restraining order against him for? Well, you gotta go look at my last video to figure that out. Even though it would be revealed in this video. Of course, Tory Lanez has fired back. Now, even though Megan is about to drag him back before the courts again. So let's get into the story. Welcome back. Hit that subscribe button. Click the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up right here. According to People, Tory Lanez is now accusing Megan Thee Stallion of weaponizing the justice system in a temporary restraining order response. She files the order against him. He responds to it. I'm not doing anything to her. Why is she? She's the one that's dragging me. Tory Lanez is accusing Megan Thee Stallion of weaponizing the justice system in a new complaint. According to the court papers that were obtained from the Superior Court of California in Los Angeles, Tory Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, who's 32 years old, filed the motion on Tuesday, December 24th, responding to the temporary restraining order request the Grammy-winning artist filed earlier this month. Megan Thee Stallion is the Grammy-winning artist. She filed this month. Tory, the day before Christmas, files a complaint against that. When celebrities with millions of dollars and backed by a large corporation disagree with free speech or opinions, they weaponize the justice system, failing to understand that they are public figures who voluntarily catapulted themselves into the spotlight, unable to deal with the controversy of public opinions. This is what the documents read. Man, I don't know if Tory's starting to sound like a lawyer from behind bars or his lawyers are the one that's writing this. Basically what that's saying is Megan is a star. People are going to talk about her all over the world, all over the internet. The internet is all over the world. You can't fight everybody that speaks about you. So why are you coming at me? Now, Tory Lanez's complaint cites California Code of Civil Procedures S5278, go look it up, which prohibits courts from issuing restraining orders that restrict constitutionally protected speech. The statute ensures restraining order. So the complaint goes into further details and it says, rather than rebut the commentary or debate the issue raised by the defendant's comments so people can make up their own minds, the plaintiff has succumbed to the current trend of using the legal system in an attempt to cancel those opinions that she disagrees with. In other words, Megan is like, she got millions of dollars, she's backed by a major corporation, and she's protecting her brand. She doesn't want anybody just talking all kinds of reckless stuff about her because it affects her brand. But Tory is saying, you catapulted yourself into stardom, popularity. Let people talk. You're going to fight people because they say something you don't like about you? Now on Friday, Megan's attorney, Marie Henderson, said in a statement, it is delusional that a felon who is convicted of a violent crime for shooting a woman and then further harassing her is even contesting a request for a protective order, and we are confident that the court will act to protect the victim, which was Megan Thee Stallion. Now, earlier this month, Megan requested that temporary restraining order against Tory Lanez, alleging that Tory Lanez is harassing her from prison through social media and using third-party people like vloggers, mainly a blogger called Milagro Grams, whose real name is Milagro Elizabeth Cooper, to turn the heat upon her and spread defamatory things about her. Megan's requests claimed that Tory Lanez enlisted this particular blogger to bully and harass and further victimize her in his absence. Now, despite being sentenced to 10 years in prison for shooting Megan, Tory continues to subject her to repeated trauma and victimization. This is what the paperwork says. The filing noted that the continued harassment has caused Megan severe emotional distress and reputational harm, because there are a lot of people out here who used to support her who no longer support her. There are a lot of people out here who are believing the rumors that are being spread. So it is becoming bad for her brand. Tory is fully aware of the impact of the psychological warfare that he has waged against Megan Thee Stallion, yet he continues to deputize his supporters to attack Megan and her character and her integrity, the paperwork also states. Now, she previously filed a lawsuit against Cooper, also, that blogger. So not only is she taking out a restraining order against Tory Lanez, she is also suing that blogger in particular in October for alleged harassment and for putting out falsehoods against her on Tory Lanez's behalf about the 2020 shooting incident that she and Tory Lanez were involved in. In 2020, Tory Lanez was convicted of 3 felony counts: assault with a semi-automatic firearm, having a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and discharging a firearm with gross negligence after shooting Megan's feet in the 2020 incident. He was sentenced to 10 years in prison in 2023, serving time at the Tehachapi State Prison in California. Due to these circumstances, the temporary restraining order is unnecessary. Tory Lanez says, "I'm in prison for 10 years. Why you want a restraining order against me? I can't no way possibly get to you, even if I wanted to, and I don't." However, what Megan is concerned about is the restraining order details, making it clear to Tory that he can't do it, but we're aware that he is using third-party people to do it, and that should also be a violation. He does not have possession of a firearm, and he is unable to leave his current residence, which is a prison. Therefore, this incident alleged, which occurred 4.5 years ago, is no longer any form of current or future threats to the person who is seeking the protection, is what Tory Lanez's attorney says. There has been no direct contact of any kind from Tory Lanez to Megan Thee Stallion or from Megan Thee Stallion to Tory Lanez. Tory is expected to appear in court starting off his new year, January 9th, 2025, for a hearing regarding the temporary restraining order recently filed by Megan Thee Stallion. What says you about this situation? Do you feel that Tory Lanez is being vindictive, still doing things behind the scenes, using his money and his power and his influence to try to, say, damage the person who he thinks damaged him? Or do you think that Megan Thee Stallion is just going too far, making stuff up, and just doing too much? Leave your comments in the comment section below. I'll catch you on the next video. It's Hot Topics TV /BrainFlowTV. You already know, if the topic is hot, we're on it. I'm out. Peace.